Co-sign, you got co-signed by Diddy, boy. It ain't Diddy, you are really think you just Diddy, boy.
I don't recommend nobody getting a BBL. I got a fat ass, but I'm bored. I'm lonely in a room all day. Can't lay down right. Can't stand up for too long. Can't be on your knees too long. Like, this is not fun.
This is my PSA. Do not get your hips filled. Do not go in to get a BBL because you only want your hips filled. The fat on your hips does not last. When I tell you they had me built like a Pixar mom and 6 weeks later, gone. I'm gonna post a picture up here so y'all can see the before. Gone. We are built like a regular person now. I was 55.5 inches all the way around. I'm 41 inches.
Huge. It has gotten big. It has just taken on its own life. I am right now I'm in the process of speaking to doctors about getting it removed. You know what? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of her. Look at you, so cute. She's ready.
I'll tell y'all something. The dumbest thing I think I ever did was get this BBL. Let me tell you why. I be trying to throw this motherfucker. This bitch is heavy. If I knew I was gonna have to be lifting weights, I would have never got it.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Tasty with the T. And today I want to talk about something that's been all over social media lately. These Brazilian butt lifts, okay, or these botched Brazilian butt lifts. Yeah, you know the procedure where they do like liposuction from one part of your body and they inject it into your butt to give you that perfect hourglass shape. But before you go booking your appointment, we have to have a real talk about why this procedure can be super risky and why a lot of people are regretting getting one. So stick around to the end. We're gonna dive into the dangers of these BBLs, and I promise you it's not what it seems on Instagram, because I know we see a lot of this stuff on social media, girls getting these BBLs and they be looking super good, but at the same time they be going through hell behind closed doors. So you guys stay tuned because we're gonna get into it. So first things first, let's talk about the risks. Okay, it's easy to get caught up in the hype. Celebrities like Kim Kardashian and influencers like Jada Waiter and all these different people on social media, they make it look like getting a BBL is a magical thing that will just transform your body and make you into that perfect person, or make your body just look so perfect and you have a lifted booty. But they don't show you all of the horror stories and the complications and the regret that can follow, right? Did you know that, and I didn't know this, but upon my research, y'all, did you know that the Brazilian butt lift has one of the largest mortality rates of any cosmetic surgery? BBLs are responsible for a staggering number of deaths, sometimes more than any other type of surgery. And that's because when doctors inject fat into your butt, if the fat goes into the bloodstream, it can travel to your lungs, your heart, your brain, and that could be very fatal. I remember a couple years ago, K. Michelle came out and spoke about how, she had that big donk back there, and she was she was saying that it was hers, right? She was saying it was hers. She was saying that she always had a big butt ever since she was younger. And that may be true, but she did have some cosmetic work done. Well, she denied it for the longest until it started making her ass sick. Okay, and once it started making her sick, then she started coming out telling her fans about how, she had those injections and it was getting into her bloodstream. So she quickly had that shit removed. Okay, she came out and spoke about it.
You have to get it out. You're gonna still have those symptoms. But what is it though? I thought it was they're just taking fat from other parts of your body and putting it into your butt. Sometimes fat can reject. Sometimes your fat can't reject. It's a huge celebrity who's fat rejected, and we had the same doctor. But no, they're using it's actual silicone. They're calling it hydrogel. And so imagine like your boob is in a bag and there's silicone in there. You're injecting free floating silicone into your body that will move.
When did you think the obsession with ass came into play? Do you think
After
it became
like J-Lo, that was a big thing. I just remember that, and then I remember Nicki.
Yeah.
And then after Nicki, it seemed like it just went
crazy?
Yeah, it just went crazy. Because I know when I got my deal, my first deal, like when I did that, it was the Nickies were out, and I wanted to go to the same guy that did them and everybody.
So she went to the Bronx and got hers done by somebody that's not even a doctor. And so just imagine, there are a lot of girls going out, to the Bronx, getting this stuff that they don't even know what it is, injected by an actual regular person. You know what I'm saying? All because they want a big ass or they want a big butt. Doctors won't even inject. I don't even know any doctors that would inject something like silicone into your butt. I don't think that's legal here in the United States. Maybe, in other countries they might do that. But here's the thing. If you're just looking for that big sculpted ass, right, you might think that it's worth it. But in reality, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have a smooth recovery from that stuff. Even if you get fat transferred from one part of your body to another, fat can reject, just like she said. And a lot of people face complications like infections, blood clot, and different things where parts of your skin start to die off. It's literally not as glamorous as people make it out to be.
So my nurse just came because the soup that they gave me, I couldn't eat it on my own. So she came to feed me. And then I got up to walk. And just in the room, up and down. So the room is quite big, so up and down the room. And then I got to the mirror. And I turn around and look in the mirror. When I turned around and looked in the mirror, everything looks the fucking same to me.
So I am currently on my 3rd day in the hospital due to my surgery. I have an infection in my body from having plastic surgery, BBL. At first I thought it was just normal that my left cheek was still swollen and hurting, because I thought it was part of the process. So I was kind of trying to just ride it out, and that was a mistake. Luckily I ran into somebody who was very familiar with having surgery, and she told me I needed to come to the doctor immediately to get checked. I was visiting Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. Y'all know I don't live here. On my way going home, because I was just gonna get it checked at home, I couldn't stand the pain anymore, so I stopped here by the emergency room at this hospital. Once the doctors had took like a look at it, they were like, no, we have to get you in, we have to get you tested, we have to get you admitted. Like, it went from 0 to 100 real quick. Mind you, I'm in Atlanta by myself. So I was scared shitless. I'm still scared shitless now. I'm on day 3, but it turned off the day that I was supposed to go home, and now I'm 3 days in Atlanta in the hospital alone. They ran a lot of tests. It's just a lot of shit going on. I've been on so many antibiotics. The first antibiotic I had an allergic reaction to, so this whole side of my face, this kind of was like blown up. This one is still trying to get it together. My hands were swollen. I was itchy.
So the doctor's gonna come without you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Please listen to me when I say this. Love the body that you have. Love the skin that you are in, okay? Listen to me when I say this, and I'm going to continue to say this. I cannot stretch this enough. Love the body that you are in. A young lady just lost her life in Turkey because she was trying to get a BBL and a tummy tuck, okay? And her sister was with her, right? But her sister was waiting hours and hours and hours for her. And when her doctor finally came out, they took her to another room, gave her an envelope full of money, her money back, her sister's money back, and they also gave her a plane ticket. And then denied her access to see her sister's body. And you want to know why they did that? They did that because they took part of her body. They took a part of her brain, a part of her heart, and some of her organs. Please love the body that you are in. And if you do decide to go get a BBL or a tummy tuck, please do extensive research on where you are going, okay? Please. Because these other countries, they don't care. They know what they're doing. Organs, hearts, any body part, that shit is expensive, okay? You can get hella money for it. And they knew what they were doing. Please stop trying to be so quick to get underneath a knife just because you see somebody else doing it. So many other ladies have lost their lives sitting on a table. Your life is not worth it. Go to the gym. No tea, no shade. Change your eating habits, okay? Please, love yourself. Love the body that was given to you.
Not only is it so dangerous to get this procedure done, but I've been seeing a lot of the guys saying that they don't really like the BBLs. You know, at least not anymore, they don't. I mean, I've been seeing guys say that they don't like it. I've even seen some say that it has a little odor, a little twang to it.
Yeah, those BBLs be stinking. BBL smell.
And it could be like 2 or 3 BBL baddies, and you wondering like, who the hell got cheesy fries?
And y'all remember the other day when I posted that note saying BBL stink? You know how many DMs I got a nigga saying, nigga, you right. I swear to God, these bitches' booties stink. Why the fuck I always gotta be the one to say shit that everybody thinking?
They have a bad odor. The odoriferous. I mean, I could imagine.
When she got in my car, she smelled it like Badussi. Badussi is coochie and ass. The funk mixed together. I don't know if it came from her ass. She had long nails. Maybe she didn't wipe her ass good enough. I believe it's coming from her BBL, LBB, whatever she got in her booty. But she smelled it like Badussi. Coochie and butt not being cleaned right.
How BBL smell. I'm sorry, but like I don't have a BBL. I got a regular size ass. Regular. It's regular as hell, but it ain't never stopped no show. But I got a feeling I know why BBL smell. First of all, at my gym, I see a lot of girls in here who wear BBLs. And they wear these real tight leggings, you know, the ones, and then they pull it up out of their crack to make it look as if, you know, it kind of accentuates the ass. I don't know if they have like thongs or something now that you could work out with. 9 times out of 10, I don't think that they be wearing no drawers. If they do have thongs, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not cotton. Another thing is that like, when God created us, he gave us arms, right? And I think that all of our arms is made specifically for our body. You probably have a hard time wiping your ass properly because your body is a little bit wider than your arms are allowing you to reach in that area. So even when you get a BBL, I think that because that's not your normal butt size, that your arms may not be as long to reach in that area as good as it would be if you just had your regular body that you were blessed with. I'm not downing nobody who get a BBL. If that's what you want to do with your life and your body, by all means, do you. It ain't none of my business, but it's going to take some practice. Another thing is, why are we still at this age and point in our lives putting soap in that area? You shouldn't even be using any type of scented soap, yoni soap, coconut soap. Soap should not be going in your vagina. If you need soap for your vagina, you need a gynecologist because there's something obviously still wrong with that area. And you can wash around the crevices, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do a little summer's eve, a little unscented soap, but you shouldn't be putting soap inside of the lips of your vagina. Now, your ass is a whole totally different thing. You got to get all the way in. I'm talking about scoop-a-doop, all the way in there. Make sure that that ass is clean. And you should be spreading those cheeks, okay, in the shower to make sure that that water, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, if I feel like you got a BBL, you should be able to afford a bidet at this point. A lot of y'all have not took the time to learn how to rewash your body properly. Then the scented soap that you putting in your vagina area, on top of y'all letting all of these random dudes possibly run up in y'all raw, then you're laying in your secretions instead of getting up and wiping that area. A lot of factors at hand. But it's time for y'all to understand that you got to put a whole lot more into keeping that area clean if you're going to add additional meat to that area, if you understand what I'm saying.
I don't want y'all to get it confused and think that I'm trying to like shame people that want to get a BBL, because I'm not trying to shame anyone who wants to get a BBL, or, you know, who gets one, or, you know, regrets getting one. But if it makes you happy, then definitely do what makes you happy. If you feel like it's worth it for you, that's your choice. But let's be real, okay? There is a lot of pressure on social media to look a certain way. And that pressure can make people think that they have to get a BBL to keep up with the trends, or they're, you know, or look like their idols, or, you know, look like these celebrities. When in reality, it's really, you know, like, men don't really like BBLs. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, they don't really like the whole BBL thing. You know, there's a certain type of guy that the BBLs attract, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't see any like high quality men, you know, men that have something going for themselves, ambition. I don't see those type of men wanting women that have this ridiculously big ass attached to their backsides. I just don't. I've never seen it. I don't think that they like those type of women, in my opinion. Social media has trained us to want to look a certain way. And it's almost like, you know, women are getting these BBLs because they see the next woman getting a BBL and they want their body to look like this woman, when that woman is getting a BBL because of the next woman. So it's kind of like a trickle down effect. It's like women are trying to outdo women instead of, you know, just trying to love yourself for who you are, love, you know, the body that God gave you. Get in the gym. Like, if you want to build a nice ass, all you need to do is really get into the gym and work out and eat better. I don't see the point in going, you know, getting on the table to, you know, get this very, very dangerous procedure done. At the end of the day, you know, you don't need a BBL to be beautiful or confident. There are tons of ways to feel amazing in your skin without putting yourself at risk for surgery complications. Whether it's through, like I said, getting in the gym, getting your fitness goals, okay, hitting those goals that you've been trying to, you know, hit for the last, couple years. Just embrace yourself. Like, embrace your natural beauty, embrace your natural shape. And just focus on feeling good from the inside. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of these girls that go and get these BBLs and they're not satisfied. So they end up going and getting, you know, second rounds, third rounds, fourth rounds of, you know, this BBL. I've even seen some, you know, do that with tummy tucks, and it's sad. It's like, all you need to do really is focus on your gut health. You know, focus on your gut health, get yourself in order. Go to the gym, exercise, eat right, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be good. Like, just focus on loving yourself without needing any type of enhancements or, you know, changes, you know what I'm saying, that could affect your health in the long run. But you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get the discussions popping, and I'll catch you in the next one.